morning and happy Saturday. It is 10 past 10 and sunscreen is being applied because the sun is back. And we have a bit of excitement in the house this morning. Owen got some money for his birthday and at first he was going to get a bike. But it turns out he's in between sizes for bikes and it's very hard to get one that's exactly his size right now. So we either have to go for one that's going to be too small very soon, or one that he can't ride just yet. So we decided to postpone the bike idea until next summer, because if he wanted he can still use his old one. It's a bit small but it will be fine. But instead, when did you want to tell them what you bought with your money?
A new slide.
He bought a new slide because we only have a tiny baby slide, but now we have a bigger slide which we're going to build now. Cheers. Much later on now, it's actually 6 o'clock and as you can see I did make an effort. I forgot to vlog completely. I have maybe a few clips, I don't know. I went to apply my meetup this afternoon and this morning I was working, doing some stickers after I finished to build the slide. And when I was there I got a very unexpected belated birthday present. I don't know if you remember the gnome in Next, called Norman the gnome, playing the ukulele with the sunglasses that I really wanted so bad. One of the girls got it for me and I did not expect this at all, and I'm so happy about it. And it's just found its place in the garden, so I'm going to show you Norman, the new gnome of our garden. Monday, I think. I'm really confused. Sorry, I'm gonna take that off. I was just filming my little box video. It arrived earlier today and I had a busy day, but nice, not stressful busy, nice relaxing busy. And I wanted to open it on the camera, so I waited and I just opened it and I'm feeling really happy because a lot of the stuff inside are childhood memory stuff, which makes me feel very nostalgic about summer in France. And I'm going to France soon in the summer. I'm feeling freezing and the weather is miserable here, so I can't wait. I'm having a hard time like getting my mind around the fact that summer is not over. We had 1 week of summer so far here. The rest has been miserable and rainy and cold. So this felt nice, very nice. I am gonna go and tidy up a little bit. It is currently 24 past 6 in the evening and I'm going to tell you roughly what I've done today. Woo! Oh, you're on tripod right now, that's why I'm not making the camera levitate. My friend Therese came this morning and she arrived in the middle of chaos because Alfie had thrown up on the couch, so I had to change all the couch covers and all that. But she's used to messy stuff in my house. She's seen me giving birth to Alfie, so I think she could handle that. So she came with her 3 girls and she was meant to only stay in the morning at first, and then around lunchtime we thought, what about we get all the kids a happy meal and you stay here longer, and she ended up staying until 4:30. It was not planned, it just worked out really well and it was nice to just improvise like this. The boys are wrecked now though. Alfie is asleep, which is okay. He's gonna wake up probably very late in the evening and then be awake a part of the night and then go back in the middle of the night, I don't know. But James has a neuro appointment tomorrow where he has to do a test, an ECG, I think something else, I can't remember the details, when he has to do it being very tired. So he's been told to not sleep tonight before he goes for his test tomorrow morning. He is off for the next 3 days, so tomorrow he's off to do those like tests in the hospital. It's only in the morning, but he will be more than likely sleeping in the afternoon because he hasn't slept. And then the 12th of July, it's a bank holiday in Northern Ireland. It's the, I always feel weird when I explain this. It's the national day, let's say, of Northern Ireland, but to make it simple, it's the national day for Protestant people, when St. Patrick's Day is a national day for Catholic people. That's really summing it down to religion, which is, it's not only that simple, but anyway, that's how it works. So there are a lot of parades, bonfires and all that, but it's a day where we usually stay in and we stay away from the troubles and stuff, because that's usually also when a lot of trouble happens, because we live in a country which not that long ago was still having massive political issues. It still does a lot. So yeah, it's a time when I used to dread that time when I was living in Belfast, because we were living in a place which was kind of at a junction between different communities, and it was always kicking off around that place. And I haven't grown up here. For James it was very normal, and now that I've lived here for 10 years, it's all very normal to me. Bomb scares are just one thing that happens very often. Riots and stuff like that are the same, but I have to say, now we live more in the countryside, I'm happier about that, because I don't really want my children to grow up around this. And sadly, some people like to entertain this kind of thing. I'm not going to ramble too much about Northern Ireland's problems, but yeah, this is the reality of things. So we're very likely going to be going to the cinema to see Despicable Me 3, and then James has the next day off because they just give them 2 days off for that bank holiday, so he'll take them. I will be working over these days as well, because James is home, so it means I can do more orders. I actually got quite a few orders in the last few days. I released a lot of new stuff yesterday. Did I vlog yesterday? I just realized I don't think I vlogged at all yesterday. I got carried away into work. Probably didn't vlog, I don't remember. Anyway, keep checking the dates whenever I'm vlogging, because it's kind of all over the place at the minute. And you know what I did? On Friday, I was so proud of myself. I edited a full vlog from the Friday before, and I did the full vlog of Owen's birthday party weekend, like the 2 days, with preparing the birthday and the birthday itself and all that. And it took me ages to do, because there was a lot of montages with music and all that. And what did I do? When it was over, I just clicked the little cross at the top, and I thought, it told me, do you want to leave without saving? And for some reason I just clicked yes, and then it was done, and I just thought, oh, I just deleted all my work intentionally, kind of, and it's gone. So I need to do it again, and I haven't done it, so I'm more than a week behind in editing. I hope you can understand. It's just a bit hectic at the moment. So I'm determined to go to France with everything up to date, and then having only the French one to do as I go along. So we will see how it goes. I'll do my best. I'm really, please bear with me. Now that I know that Alfie is going to the playgroup in September, I can work out a proper schedule again when that happens. Sorry, I'm just fixing my hair a bit, well, tying my hair a bit. Anyway, that's, yeah, I'm gonna go and tidy up the living room because it's a mess, and James should be home any minute. So yeah, and there, that's it. So I'm gonna go and tidy up. Good morning and happy Tuesday. I am extremely confused in the days, because James was in work for 1 day yesterday, then he's off for 3, so I felt like yesterday was Friday when it was Monday. Yeah, very confusing, but it doesn't matter because it's a day off. Well, kind of. James is currently away to the hospital for an EKG he needs to do with no sleep before, so he hasn't slept last night. Well, he slept for an hour. He had to sleep for a lot less than usual, like very little, to be sleep deprived when he does it. I look a mess, and I went like this to drive him to the hospital. I didn't want him to drive because he hasn't slept, and we don't live far from the hospital at all, but I didn't want him to drive. So I brought him. I just literally put the boys as they were in the car, put myself as I was in the car. I just put a jumper on. I went with no bra on, and I have no shame. I just couldn't be bothered. And then I'll go and pick him up. We're having a lazy day today because James is going to need to sleep, obviously. I need to get some stuff designed and work done. And the boys can do with a lazy day, so it's going to be a pajamas day for everyone today. And then tomorrow we will go and see Despicable Me 3 all together, and then on Thursday we are going to collect Owen's glasses, and yeah, that's all that's planned. I need to do quite a big amount of work over the next 3 days. Then James has 1 day of work, and then it's the weekend and it's our wedding anniversary, so James's mum's and dads are taking the boys for the weekend, so we have a baby free week. So it's a pretty easy week in terms of getting a break, which is good. What is it? Alfie's hungry and asking for food. Do you want another one? That's the last one. You're going to order the shopping. Yes, I need to order the shopping today. I completely forgot because I thought it was Friday and usually order the shopping on Tuesday, which is today. And that's the last one, Alfie. Last one, monkey. So yeah, I'm gonna get these boys fed. You alright?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened yesterday? We didn't tell them. Another tooth fell out.
Yay!
And they got £1 for it.
£1.
We are about to go to the cinema. We're gonna go today instead. Are you excited, monkeys?
Yeah. High five.
Are you excited? James had a nap. Now we're gonna go to the cinema. I'm probably gonna have either another nap or not, or he might sleep during the movie.
I don't rule that out.
Okay, so we're gonna go now, and we're sneaking in some snacks. So I'm gonna reorganize my bag before we go in. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday. I didn't vlog yesterday because I couldn't find my camera anywhere, and I just got in the car and I remembered, oh, I put it in the glove box compartment of the car on Tuesday, and this is where it was. We are off to the shopping center to get Owen's glasses. We need to get some cards for people. We need to get some t-shirts for Alfie. We need to collect cards. We need to collect some orders in Next. And what's the last? There's one more. And what is it? Oh, I'm going to try and see if we can find some sandals for Owen in Clark's to go to France. So this is where we're going. Let's go! We've got the glasses. The light is very bright white. There. We got the glasses. We got some t-shirts for Alfie. We got the cards. We got a few things. I can't remember what now. The sandals. That's the other one. We didn't go into Next because we're a bit fed up with the shop. And because there's another parcel coming on Monday, and one of the 2 parcels of today hasn't arrived yet. So we figured we will just leave the parcel there and we'll collect everything on Monday. That will be better, won't it, Owen?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Owen wants to go home because what do you want to do?
Want to try my glasses how they work.
Yeah. So we're gonna go home. I was gonna get a Happy Meal, but it's too early for lunch, really, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll get one later.
Well, we'll see. But I was thinking I would be in here longer, so the plan that I was going to collect and bring lunch home, but it's
we could get one later.
Well, I can see then. Okay, Owen? Right, let's go home so that I can get a bit more work done. I was planning to be here all morning, but we've been doing really well, haven't we?
Yeah.
So let's go home. Hello and happy Sunday. It is Sunday. You may not realize because I'm very behind with the editing, but I have not vlogged for the past 2.5 days or so. The reason for that is because I have had a massive amount of work. I'm just going to explain to you quickly what's going on at the minute. Because I'm going to France, I'm going to have to close my shop on the 4th of August. And people usually order stickers about a month in advance. So for example, the stickers for September, they would order in August. Because I'm going to be closed from the beginning of August, I had to release now everything for end of July, August and September, which meant a massive amount of designing work, a massive amount of listing time in the shop. The last James was off on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday this week. And on most of those days I have worked 12 to 13 hours a day, which I know is not ideal, but it just has to work that way. I can't really work very well with both boys being at home at the moment, but Owen is starting the summer scheme tomorrow, so that's going to make things probably a little bit easier. Not sure though. Alfie is still quite demanding in terms of attention and all that. But I just needed to give a big push for everything to be in place for me to be able to go on holidays without stressing out about I can't release this and I can't do that, or having to bring work with me on holidays or things like that. I want to be able to switch off a lot. So I couldn't really vlog because I mean I would be literally vlogging myself sitting at a computer all day, which is not very interesting. So a quick update about what happened over the past few days that was of any sort of interest to you probably. Today is our 7th wedding anniversary, so James's mom minded the boys last night so we could go and see Spider-Man in the cinema. I'm not too sure what I thought of the movie. The movie was okay, but I don't like the characters. I'm not gonna say Spider-Man. Peter Parker is my favorite superhero when he's not in his superhero outfit. Does this make sense? The geeky, nerdy kind of side. That. And to me, the way they have portrayed, I can't speak, the way they have portrayed him in this movie is kind of a normal kid which they put in a science class and doing decathlons and stuff like that. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't, to me, the teenager you see in that movie cannot grow into the Peter Parker from the other movies. This is kind of how I see it. Anyway, that bothered me, but that's not very important. James is currently away to pick up the boys. It is almost 2:30 in the afternoon, and today is the first episode of the last series of Game of Thrones, and it's funny the way that season 7 starts on our 7th wedding anniversary. Because it starts in the US, it's only going to be at 2 AM on TV here. So I don't think we're going to watch it live. I think we're going to save it for tomorrow because I don't think I would be brave enough to wait until 2 AM, and if I do, I will pay for it tomorrow. So yeah, I have some more work to do today. I've been working every day, but today should be the last big chunky day of work I have, and then after that it's just a matter of making orders. But I will have all my designing work until after I come back from France finished, so until almost the end of August, which is why it took me so much work. But yeah, apart from that, honestly not much has happened. I've worked, James spent some time with the boys, we had Therese visiting us with the girls on Friday, and that's about it. Not very interesting, I'm afraid, so which is why I didn't vlog, and also it meant I could focus on work completely. I'm happy to report though that I started a new treatment for my belly 2 weeks ago. Yeah, actually tomorrow exactly will be 2 weeks, and so far it's amazing. It is working great. It's not magical, but it's drastically improving my daily life, so that's amazing. I will update later on, make a full video about what's going on with my belly, how I was diagnosed, what treatments we've tried and all that, just in case if some of you are suffering from similar things, you might be able to get help this way. But yeah, so I will talk about that more in detail once I've had better, like a full result. It takes about 5 weeks to know exactly if it's going to work for me or not, and how it will work, and I prefer to wait until I've done that to just go into details about it. But yeah, so that's nice. It's amazing how much it makes a difference in my life. So that's the good news. Also, James got a lot of his results from his cancer testing stuff. Like, they were testing him just to see basically if the cancer was back or not. They do that every 3 months, and it was for some tests, and every 6 months for some, and he had a whole lot of them there. and everything came back clear still, so that's also good. I had told you we would have a lot of appointments, so all that is going well. I'm going to end this vlog here. I have no idea right now how what's before that. I am super behind on editing because I have to spend so much hours working, and I can't edit on top of that after that. So but my goal is to catch up with editing completely by the time we go to France, so over the next 2 weeks. And then when we're in France, I'll just do it as usual when we're on holidays, upload whenever I can. But yeah, so sorry it's all over the place. It's just there's only so many hours in the day. So I'll see you soon. Bye.